Right, good evening everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're all well. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, dropping a like on the video to help me reach a wider audience, and any comments or questions you may have, please leave them down below and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I'm going to be talking about Vechain because I've just read an article. The article itself is a bit clickbaity in that it's linking Vechain indirectly with Google, but I'll go through it anyway because it's interesting nonetheless. But I think it's important that I start off by going through the cryptocurrency market today because it has had a really good day. A few days ago the market cap had sunk below $1 trillion, but it's up to 1.12 trillion today, up 5.55%. 24-hour trading volume is up to $84,000. Bitcoin dominance has increased to 42.8%. With Bitcoin currently trading just shy of $25,000, which is incredible considering the position we were in earlier on in the week. If we look across the top 10, you can see Ethereum's up just over 5% today. BNB's up 4%. Top 10 wise, Polygon has flipped Doge, so that's up 11%, trading at 144. Got $12.5 billion market cap, so it's pulled well away from Solana, even though Solana's had a good day as well. So, and numerous coins have done well today. Moving on to the top rise in the last 24 hours, Magic. Again, I'm not going to lie, it's not something I'm invested in or really know much about. It's only got a tiny market cap. That's up 42% in the week, 25% today. Matic's done well. OKB. So there's a number of coins that are up, around 9-10%. Over the last 7 days, the best performer, again, Magic. Mina, that's been doing well, and Render, the ones I've been mentioning in previous videos. So everything's looking quite good, but market cap is especially interesting when you look that we did dip below $1 trillion, but we have rebounded off that level. So if we go to the Vechain page to see how we're looking there, we're up 2.82%, so nearly 3%, trading at 0.025 cents rather. Market cap is over 1.8 billion, and circulating supply remains the same at 72.5 billion. 24-hour trading volume of $83 million, so it's been a good day for Vechain all round. Let's go to the latest comments on Vechain. Bullish on Vet. Check this. Is there a lot of shilling in here? Yeah, same sort of stuff. Anyway, if my computer will unfreeze, we can go and look at the Vechain chart. Right, so what's been happening? Because I didn't make a video on Vechain yesterday. So the previous day we came down to this area, which we found support at this level. We've bounced off it nicely. Big sort of outside bar, expansion bar, bullish engulfing if you want to call it. We've sat on yesterday, so it's brought us back up towards this parallel channel. Sitting on a bit of a dragonfly doji, so we've been down, wicked down to there and pushed back up. I'd like to think we can close back inside that parallel channel and then make a move towards this double top that I've been banging on about for God knows how long now. So that's at 0.026, so we're at 0.025 at the moment, so we're not a million miles away from it. I think it's worked that divergence off that we had there now. Well, we see if we get another high there and the MACD and the signal line are both still lower, then we won't have. Moving down to the 4-hourly, it's a similar picture. No divergences between everything looks fairly normal. We've got positive momentum, MACD line and signal line both above the 0. It looks fairly bullish. We're above the 50, above the 100. Let me just check on the daily. I didn't cover that then. Yeah, we've got a golden cross still there. The 50 is above the 100 and price is well above both of those moving averages. So chart wise, everything's looking fairly good for Vechain. It's where I'd expect it to be. I don't want something that's going to pump 1,000. Well, it'd be nice if it pumped 1,000% in a day, but I want slow, sustainable gains, so I can accumulate on the way up or DCA in the proper way. So moving on to this article, it's a bit cheeky in that it starts off with signing with Google and send transactions without any blockchain knowledge, made for the people and billion-dollar companies. So what I'll probably do is put Google in the thumbnail just to get a bit of clickbait myself. So if they can do it, why can't I? I'll link the article down below so you can read through it, because I believe there's a few Twitter links in there which I don't want to click on because my computer's being notoriously slow at the moment. Excuse me, I was just having a drink. Right, Vechain is making blockchain and Web3 adaptation appear invisible with the implementation of advanced features for users. Vechain deploys Web3 auth services to make wallet sign-in easier than ever for users of its platform. Right, Vechain is still setting the bar higher and higher as a go-to blockchain in the entire cryptocurrency and blockchain industry. Vechain's goals as a blockchain tallies with ensuring a great user experience for users and developers alike. Recently, Vechain unveiled another user-friendly feature on its platform. Using the advanced services of Web3 Auth, Vechain explained that signing in with social auth and sending a transaction, even without the awareness of anything linked to the Vechain blockchain, is now possible. Making this possible was done through the use of Web3 Auth and fee delegation working hand in hand. Developers sign in with social auth and send a transaction without seeing anything related to the blockchain. That's how Web3 auth and fee delegation work together, Vechain tweeted to its followers yesterday. So there's the tweet there. So if you want to look at that when you there's a little video there as well, so you can go through that later if you click the link down below in my description. In a blog post, Vechain explains that the service is providing a non-custodial method for the storage of private keys by splitting them so that accessibility can be claimed by simply using one's social credentials. Setting up a wallet with seed phrases and properly backing them up can be a significant challenge for regular users. Remembering a password is already difficult enough. Many users end up losing their seed phrases or storing their backups in an insecure manner. I don't know about you, I've got all my seed phrases stored somewhere very secret, very safe, where no one knows about it, because should anything happen to my PCs or my ledgers, I will need access to them. So I've got a decent stash place for them, so to speak. I recommend you do the same, unless you got them tattooed on yourself, but that'd be pretty foolish because it'll chop your arm off. And anyway, I digress. Adaptation for blockchain and Web3 applications is happening rapidly, and Vechain is an essential part of it. The feature makes it possible to simply sign in with Google and send on-chain transactions with little to no stress or unnecessary technical demands that come along with working with the blockchain in sight. Web3 Auth wants to make tech-savvy individuals access wallets with ease. Web3 Auth is a simple and easy to use non-custodial auth infrastructure. Web3 Auth enables Web3 wallets and Web3 applications to make possible the provision of a seamless user login. Also, by reducing the friction of creating wallets and purchasing NFTs, Web3 Auth will go a long way in helping non-tech savvy NFT users, which is always something I've thought that it is. I know people that even now wouldn't have a clue how to buy Bitcoin. You know what I mean? It's, most of you watching this, obviously, setting up a Coinbase account isn't hard, but I know plenty of people that wouldn't even know where to start, let alone getting into altcoins or how to use Binance or BitTrue or anything like that, or any of the exchanges you use. So anything that simplifies it, makes it easier for the masses to get involved in this, can only be a good thing. And if Vechain is at the forefront of that, then I'm all for it. The company is aiming to leverage social accounts and devices that mainstream users already own to ensure that they can intuitively manage their keys. Using Web3 Auth, users can handle their keys in the same way they handle a multi-factor account. Managing their key pairs is made easy using their OAuth login devices and other factors. Last year, Web3 Auth announced in January a successful close of 13 million Series A led by Sequoia Capital in India. The round included participation from big crypto companies such as FTX, that doesn't sound good, Bitcoin.com and many others. In total, fresh capital raised since Web3 Auth was launched in 2019 has reached a whopping 15 million. So I imagine they've got the FTX money and kept it. I don't think we need to worry about it, fingers crossed. So that's quite an interesting article. So Vechain and Web3 Auth, making things simpler for people to get involved in crypto without even knowing they're using crypto, basically, which is, I don't know. I'm all for it. If it's going to drive the price of Vechain up, I'm here to make money. Technology is one thing, and I like reading news and updates, but basically I'm here to make money. So on the technical side of things, once again, I'd like to see a shove up. We had a decent day yesterday, a really good rally. And if we can continue that momentum looks like it is just about to switch positive in the next day or so, then that could see us testing that double top region, a treble top almost, and then we've got to move to 0.032, and after that it's a fairly clear run all the way up to 0.082, so we could be heading towards that 10 cent region. I'd like to think by summertime, if not earlier, because things are looking good across the broader market, especially when you take into account, let's have a look at Bitcoin's chart, because that's going to be looking juicy today, isn't it? So I got all my FX and crypto mixed up into one thing. So yeah, Bitcoin's had a lovely run today. It's that double top's negated now. That's finished. Oh, there is a bit of divergence across these highs, but with momentum like that, I wouldn't really be overly concerned about it. Everything's looking, oh, we're into another double top here. So I'm going to draw a little ray on there just to remind me. I like to do this just to remind me next time I go over a chart things I've picked up upon. Sometimes I have to delete things because you don't want to. I always think it's best to keep your charts as clean as possible. That's why I only really use 2 moving averages plus these 2 EMAs to keep it as clean as possible, and an MACD, which you don't have to use, but personally I find the best thing to use is price action, but I do use the MAC for divergences. I always find that can give you a better idea of where price is going. So I think I'm going to wrap it up for there. So once again, thanks for watching. I hope you're having a decent day. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Drop a like on the video. It helps with the algorithm, gets me out to a wider audience, and helps me to grow the channel. And any comments or questions you've got, any price predictions you might have for Vechain, please leave them down below, and I'll respond to you, do the best I can to get back to you, any of your questions and whatnot. So I'll leave it for there. None of this was financial advice, by the way. Got to get that one in there. Bye for now. Wish you all a wonderful evening. Take care. Bye.